In today's video, guys, we'll be working on a Sandisk X600 SSD. This device had previously graced this channel, I think a couple of times at least. So it's a fairly common unit. I've been told that this unit came out from HP laptop, so like OEM device. And I just briefly plugged in the patient's unit into PC3000, and it quickly gave me some clues into what could be happening. So the top one is our unit that is functional. That's the donor. That's one of my devices. If we power on the device, we can see that it comes ready. If we go into universal utility, we see the passport information come up. Everything is good here. If we go into sector edit and type in whatever number, we can see that it reads data from that sector. So we have access because that's the very first sector, that's the very last sector. Turn it off and power it down. When we plug in our patient device, into PC3000, let's see what happens. We get all dim lights and 120 milliamp consumption. If we take out the adapter completely and power on the unit, we also get dim lights. There's no consumption. If we just plug in the adapter without the SSD, dim lights, and the consumption is very close to what it was with the device connected. So let's have a visual at both of these units and see what it could be that could be causing something like this. So on the top we got our patient unit, and at the bottom we have our donor unit. Now, because they're so much alike, I mean, it would probably be a good idea to mark one of them up. So this is our donor. I'm just gonna scrape up this SSD a little bit, just so that we know that that's ours. Now, even without any special tools, even without any special skills, I can tell that there's something chipped up here. This coil is cracked up. We got quartz clock busted, and we got another fracture happening right here. I see. So that just came right off. So I could probably test these coils to see if they still do the work, but their footprint is right under. I don't have a thin enough tester to go in there, so I'm not gonna take my chances on it. While we're working on it, I'm gonna remove all three of these components and have them replaced. So I'm gonna take this one, and this one, and replace this one, and that one. We're best to have something that can hold them together in the same kind of positioning, right? So this jig by Mega Idea works really good for it because it can grab both of them and make the swap very easy for us. Okay, so just go like this for one of them. And like this for the other. All right, fire up all the equipments, all of the soldering equipment, that is. So let's remove the cracked components first. Okay, once those three are swapped, we can continue our testing. Just want to make sure that the interface is clean before it goes into adapter. There's our unit, no scratches on the back. Plug that in, and that goes into port 0. Power up and we get power. We get ready signal. Well, looks like somebody just wasn't careful enough when removing the SSD from the laptop, because what it seems like here, we have a functional Sandisk device now. Go into sector edit. There's our first sector. There's our last sector. Everything in between, oops, is gonna be also there. I hope it's not a erased unit. I mean, you know, it just jumped somewhere in the middle, and let's go 10%. Yeah, there's data there. There's your data. All right, so if the data is there, first thing we do, guys, we go into imaging, because this is an SSD. In other words, this is a ticking time bomb. It's a 128 gig unit, guys. I'm not gonna bother with mapping out the data in any specific way. It's probably gonna image at 100 megabytes per second, and that's gonna only take, you know, a few minutes. Let's launch it. Yeah, close to 100, and it says it's gonna need 20 minutes to create a full duplicate. We're gonna wait. In 20 minutes we're gonna be done with this case and moving on to the next. So if you need your data recovered, guys, be careful with how you're removing your SSD from a laptop. Components don't break off naturally like this. Chances are something got clipped when it was being disconnected, or maybe when some cover was being popped off or something. And there you go, there you have it. As a result, we got an unfunctional SSD. But having a correct donor and understanding that some components just the device cannot work without is what can save your case. So if you need help, link in the description. I'll be happy to help you. Reach out and request your services if you need your data. Thank you for watching this episode, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.